So I guess the first matchup is gonna be T-Pain versus Sid.
Do you have Sid winning any game?
I don't. You know what? We didn't have to get into this. We love you, Sid. We love you, Sid.
Super dope.
I'm listening to Finn on my way home.
We're not even knocking none of these artists when they losing. Like,
nah,
it's just not. That who we just feel is better.
Exactly. Tory Lanez versus Frank Ocean.
Okay, let's start off with the crowd vote. The crowd vote, going off the Twitter polls, the majority pick was Frank Ocean. How do y'all feel about that?
I think that's correct. Frank Ocean just has a widespread fan base. Like,
I agree, cause I saw a lot of Tory, I even mentioned to y'all, I felt like right now in time, I felt like maybe Tory had a little bit more, because like Frank had been gone for a while.
And that's why I'm not Frank for star power, because Frank disappears. And he's not very communicative with his fans, you know.
Exactly.
Tory does interviews, he tweets, he he's always at a show. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's really what I gave Tory a nod for over Frank. But
for the people who Tory doesn't even make R&B. Well, his covers are
Tory makes
pretty. They're pretty R&B.
No, Tory makes R&B.
Almost all of them are R&B.
I need to listen to Chicks tapes. But
Chicks tapes 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
super dope.
Do y'all have Tory winning anything?
I gave him creativity.
Ooh, let's talk about it. Why?
Because of the Chicks tapes. Like I felt like the Penny Proud sample, or the Proud Family sample. Like I kind of gave him creativity just because he was able to take a lot of samples, and I think that's what I liked about Tory most is really his mixtapes and how he does with Chicks tapes and with the samples and stuff. Granted, I think I might be a little biased because I'm a sucker for samples. So but I gave him creativity for that.
I think Frank's a little bit more creative just because he has two really great bodies of work that sound nothing alike. So his ability to adapt was very Kanye West-esque in the sense that they don't sound nothing alike, but yet they're still held as great albums.
Yeah.
Probably go Frank for the creativity as well, and I would factor in the way he markets.
His marketing is great. Yeah,
as far as how, and it's because of the demand, but how he had people literally online watching a blank screen of him just build. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
That room.
I'm still mad about that.
Frank, he was one of the newer R&B acts to actually play the piano at a concert. His first concert ever, he played the piano while singing, which was super dope.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Pen Game was one thing I thought was gonna be an even one, but Tory, the thing I penalized Tory for was he says he ghostwrites a lot of people's stuff. So I couldn't really credit him if he doesn't even credit himself on the songs, or if the people he writes for doesn't credit him on the songs. Okay. Whereas Frank Ocean is credited on some of the biggest tracks.
Let's get into the next one, the 5-12 matchup. We have Ty Dolla $ign and Janae.
This is another one that was split on Twitter.
Crowd vote was split. I had Ty going 4-2. I had Ty for better vocal ability, creativity and artistry, just star power. Because if we're being honest, I feel like Trip was an amazing project. Was super amazing project, and Ty Dolla $ign may not have an individual album that's as good as Trip, if we're being honest. But if we factor in features, a lot of sleeper songs, Ty Dolla $ign's out here getting busy, and My Ty is about to drop, which is going to be super dope, and people are going to be raving about that for a week.
Gotcha.
I did have Janae winning. I gave Janae Pen Game.
Okay.
Her lyricism is amazing, super dope, and I may be a bit biased because I am a Ty Dolla fan, but Janae's Pen Game is amazing, and I'd probably give her Impact as well. Trip had a lot of people, and then she put out a book. Ooh,
yeah, the book,
the poetry book. Maybe I should give her Artistry.
Mine wasn't as generous to Ty. I had Janae went 5-1.
5-1.
Yeah, I had Game 1 vocal ability. I gave that to Ty. And then after watching mad live performance videos, Janae's voice was just a little too bland performing live. Where Ty, he's able to do more with his voice. After that, it was kind of a wrap for Ty. Pen Game, I gave to Janae. Creativity and artistry, I gave to Janae just because of her music videos. The way she does her music videos is very cinematic. Game 4, Star Power, I give to Janae because of her relationship with Big Sean. That's propelled her huge, and she also has a big social media presence. I gave 5. I gave hits to Ty Dolla $ign though. Ty Dolla $ign is knocking her out with hits. Like I think he has the #1 song with Post Malone right now as far as the Psycho. And he's also when he's on a feature, which is what most of his hits are for. He has a lot of vocal presence. Like he's not just ducking in the background. And I gave Game 6 as far as impact to Janae as well.
The only one I give Janae is creativity. That was the one I gave her, and it was based on like how her videos are set up. And, basically what you said, but everything else like it went tie. It went tie. Vocal ability, pen game, star power, hits.
So
even in my opinion, it was like his impact as far as like right now, like I gave him a tie.
Yeah.
Crowd was mixed.
I mean, so it's 2-1. Y'all both had ties, so we might just have to go tie.
Okay.
Ty Dolla $ign for the win. Got Weeknd and H.E.R. Is this gonna be a discussion?
I had the Weeknd at 4.
Okay, what you
I
got?
had the Weeknd at 4.
See, I had
him at 6.
I had the Weeknd.
I went all the way with it.
Jesus Christ, man! Look, my pick would be H.E.R.
Okay.
My pick would be H.E.R. I'm not even gonna lie. My pick would be H.E.R. But if we're going by games, the Weeknd wins. Let's move on. The Weeknd clearly won.
Yeah, because this next one's gonna
6
be
and 11.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller and Eric Bellinger.
So the crowd went. It was honestly about 60-40 Bryson. Now with that, they went Bryson, and a few of them explained, and you can check on our Twitter page at GumboVibes. But you can actually check. A few of them they're not familiar with Eric Bellinger. Me personally, I voted. I went Eric Bellinger 4-2.
Okay.
I went Eric, but I'll let y'all explain. I went Eric Bellinger. Crowd vote was.
I mean, actually, I feel like Eric Bellinger is really somebody you like vouch for, cause like you put me on EB. So if anything, I think you should be explaining this as far as like why.
I got them 3.
Why Eric Bellinger?
3.
I got 3.
What did you have?
I had Eric Bellinger 4-2.
Why? What for?
What for? Pen game, vocal ability, creativity, and then I put hits, but I was also factoring in stuff he's written.
See, but okay. So when I was doing this, I thought about that, but there's a reason why we have a pen game category, right? Because with that, the pen game is where we focus on them as songwriters. But when we're doing everything else, we have to focus on their solo career as an artist. So if that solo artist didn't release any hits, then we can't really attribute his other hits to people.
Well, I mean, he has hits too. Because for me, all the Bryson Tiller hits is gonna be on what? Trap Soul?
Well, I kind of features too. Like, and with what was the song with him and Rihanna? Wild Thoughts, right?
Yeah.
That he has equal contribution as Rihanna.
Okay.
And the song was a big hit. Because I looked him up. Bryson has 1 top 10 hit, which is probably Don't or Exchange, and then he has 9 songs charted on billboards. Eric has 1.
Yeah, I don't think hits is
that was easy call for.
But that's what I was saying. Like I was factoring in what he wrote for people.
Because that's what I factored that in too. And Eric had a lot.
But if we not gonna factor that in, the hits obviously gotta go to Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, because the only thing that I gave Tiller over Bellinger was why it was rap was I gave Tiller creativity because Trap Soul did change. It redefined R&B. I feel like that was the first true alternative R&B album.
Full album, yes, because Trap Soul is amazing.
Yeah, and it's different. I've never heard nothing like that. So I gave him creativity. He didn't sound like anybody else. And then I gave Tiller
Griffin.
Star Power. I think
it's
more popular.
Star Power.
And then I gave him hits. And then I gave him Game 6 for impact because of Trap Soul. I gave Bellinger the vocal ability. I gave him pen game, and that was really it.
So you had Tiller.
Yeah, I got Tiller.
You had Tiller 4-2.
4-2, yeah.
And it was like,
I don't know why I thought
it was like
3. It was 4-2.
Honestly, it's about like 80-20
Tiller.
So we going Tiller?
Based off the criteria, we kind of got to.
Tiller doesn't have a project nearly as good as the Rebirth.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think Trap Soul is just more innovative than Rebirth. Better or not, Trap Soul is people look to Trap Soul as like Trap Soul's a classic. Mm-hmm. Y'all agree? Trap Soul's gonna go down as a modern day classic.
Yeah, it will.
Is Rebirth a classic?
We gotta go with Tiller.
And now, a lot of people, I'm reading the comments, a lot of people are leaning on Tiller because of Trap, so I guess we'll go with Tiller. My vote was Eric Bellinger, but, you know, it'll be Tiller.
We have SZA versus Brent Faze.
Brent Faze.
Faze, yeah. We gonna,
SZA.
Sorry, Brent.
So the one game that I gave Brent Faze was vocal ability. Have y'all heard SZA sing live?
I watched the clip and
I've only seen a few. But I haven't really seen any that was like bad, so I can't really.
Have you heard any that were great?
Well, so that's what I was about to get to.
I gave Brent Faze vocal ability. But yeah, I mean, let's move on.
H.E.R versus Jeremiah, or H.E.R. I don't know how people want to pronounce it. I say H.E.R.
Crowd vote was H.E.R. It wasn't close.
I have it 3-3, by the way. I legit have it 3-3.
Yeah, I did too.
You have it 3-3?
Yeah. You had it 3-3?
What you got?
I had it.
Yours might be the Swain decision.
I think I gave it to her 4-0.
Oh wow.
4-0. What 4?
Well, it'll be game 4. So
I went the first 4. I didn't factor in
star power.
Hits
or we talked about this. You feel like she has more star power right now than Jeremiah?
But if we're being honest with her, I'm definitely gonna give hits to Jeremiah.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
Jeremiah got like 22 songs charted.
So would you give Jeremiah Impact and Legacy?
I can't give her Impact over Jeremiah right now. She's kind of like on the come up. She's kind of like Brent. They're on the come up, and it's great. But what Jeremiah has like depth.
But I feel
that
like
H.E.R ain't got right now.
I feel like as far as impact right now between SZA and H.E.R, like that's who. If we just go on females alone,
right?
That's who they're listening to. That's who they're playing in their cars. That's what you're hearing on the that's what you're hearing on the radio. And if you got a concert and you got to choose between Jeremiah and H.E.R, who you taking?
Well, I'm gonna go with the newer act because she's a new act.
But I'm gonna do Jeremiah. Jeremiah got more hits. Jeremiah can give you a longer set than H.E.R can. So which ones did you give her?
Oh, I gave her the first 3.
So you gave her vocal, you gave her pen game, and you gave her creativity, artistry.
Yeah, she's her as an artist, bro. She's like.
And then you gave Jeremiah star power.
I gave Jeremiah star power.
Hits and impact.
Yes. Yeah.
I think people forgot about this track. Come on.
I can't.
Let this play out a party.
Yeah, a party for real.
Everybody gonna stand around. It don't even matter.
For real, man. No.
But at the same time, Jeremiah does not have one of these.
I don't know about that. I can't co-sign that.
I can't.
I think Jeremiah got something. But the thing is, Jeremiah, his biggest tracks are his features. Like when you hear That Way Come On, you're not thinking about Wale, you're thinking about Jeremiah. And that's a feature. And I think that could compete with this. Like I said, mine's a toss-up. You got a toss-up. You got H.E.R winning.
You got H.E.R winning.
And who did the fans pick?
The fans picked H.E.R. My pick is Jeremiah. Who do I have winning? I have H.E.R winning.
Yeah, like I got like I got.
Let's see, I was split.
Like I said, I'm not mad at either of them going forward. You know what I'm saying? Because they both have compelling cases.
Yeah.
I guess H.E.R with the upset.
Yeah. All right, man. We gotta get this last one. This last one's gonna be the tricky one.
Party Next Door and Division.
P&D. I got Party Next Door 5-1 over Division.
I think it's because like Division just kind of on the come up right now.
And he is.
A lot of people was hearing more Division than P&D. Like OVO's been pushing Division a lot lately.
Man, let's not say OVO. We know what it is. P&D been giving them tracks to Homeboy. Homeboy album that's gonna drop. I'm not gonna say his name. If we're being real about it, I understand this fandom going on here, and I understand I understand it, but nobody's really picking Division over Party Next Door like that.
I had P&D.
Would you give it?
It was 4-1.
Which one did you give the
vocal ability? I gave Division vocal ability.
I've
I've heard a few on YouTube, a few things that he's done live, and Division's amazing vocally. Like P&D kind of got like that raspy.
Yeah, he's a
studio singer. Yeah, so like I gave that one to Division, but everything else as far as pen game, creativity, star power, and hits, like P&D takes that easily, but it's because Division is on the come up. Like
exactly.
I think Division maybe 3 tracks that I could consider hits, but
exactly.
P&D got way more.
I agree.
The crowd was fans said it was a split. Honestly.
I mean, I'm telling you, yo, people rock with the underdog. That's all it is.
I mean, like you made a good point. He's hot right now.
Yeah. Like, but P&D ducked off somewhere, probably writing his. But even Colors 2 alone, like.
I mean, he wrote Rihanna's work. He wrote Rihanna's "Sex with Me." He has writing credits on Drake's "With You."
This is P&D. Yeah, P&D.
And that right there wraps up the alternative R&B bracket.
Yeah.